Don't mess with me. Laura was running home from the bus stop as fast as she could in order not to get soaked under the heavy rain. She couldn't understand when the weather had changed so all of a sudden. After all, before leaving, she had checked the weather forecast on the internet. The rain wasn't expected, especially like this one. She was coming home from her kickboxing training. Her sports backpack was bouncing while she was running, with a uniform and water bottle in it. Actually, she wouldn't mind running another 5 minutes or so. She was more worried about catching a cold right before the approaching competition, which she didn't wish to miss. When she opened the door to the house, she noticed her brother's sneakers on the shoe shelf. She thought he must have come earlier from the university. His teacher must have let them leave earlier than usual, she thought. Lucky him. Our teachers would never do that. Laura was 1 year younger than her brother Max. Max was third-year student at the university, junior, and she was second-year student, sophomore. She thought it would be a good idea to have her brother brew some tea with lemon and ginger while she was taking her shower. She called his name several times, but Max didn't respond. Then she thought that her brother might have come home to change his clothes and left again. Fine, she thought, and went upstairs to her room. When she was standing next to her wardrobe and choosing what to put on after the shower, she seemed to hear someone in the living room. She couldn't be 100% sure because the rain was heavily pattering against the roofs and windows. What made her doubt was that the sound was different from what was happening outside. She picked her linen, clean clothes, and a towel and headed to the bathroom. The same rustling noise was heard again. I'll go and check it out, she decided. She left her things on the bathroom countertop and went to the living room. Getting closer, Laura slowed down, then stopped and looked back, an acquired habit after having watched a lot of horror movies. There was nobody behind. Getting closer to the living room door, she looked around. There was nothing unusual, except that the curtains were left untied. Mom would never leave them like that before leaving for work, Laura thought, and decided to fix them and tie with a special ribbon. Humans tend to forget, she assured herself and came up to the window. At that right moment, her brother Max abruptly drew the curtains and screamed, "Surprise!" Everything would have been okay, but Max couldn't at all predict his sister's reaction. If an ordinary girl usually jumps out of her skin and shouts, Laura's reflexes worked out in a different way. She made a spinning heel kick without waiting too long. Max laid on the floor and moaned in pain. Laura, stunned by the unexpected act, leaned over him and said, "Max, are you okay? Please forgive me. I thought there was a stranger in the house when I heard the noise." Max opened his eyes and said, "Don't worry, still alive. I'd better keep it in my mind that it's no good to mess with you."